What do you do when a procedure to make you more attractive goes wrong?
This is why you do not get microblading 6 days before your wedding. Oh my God.
Yes, I'm crying. Yeah, I'm so upset. I'm laughing, but it's not funny.
Anytime y'all see I got on a bonnet and I'm out, oh, it's serious.
Imagine getting your eyebrows done for your big day, and hours later you realize that the dye that they used, the tattoo ink that they used, is not going away. It's dark, it's heavy, it's ghoulish. That's exactly the nightmare we're getting into on the podcast today. These women went in for a simple eyebrow procedure, but what they came out with were scabs, oozing pussy yuckiness, infections, just a nightmare. And one of them did it right before her wedding. My name is Rogan. This is the This Made Me Gal podcast. And on my platform, I do social commentary and reaction videos. I encourage my audience to have private conversations in public.
Love me or hate me, God knows you made it when he laid his eyes on me.
You know, there's an old Bahamian song that goes, look what you're gonna get when you're tired of what you got. There are a lot of women who have very thin, sparse eyebrows. Some have thick eyebrows, but they still want some modification. So they turn to microblading, which is a semi-permanent tattoo type procedure designed to give you more realistic hair-like strokes to make your eyebrows look fuller, lusher, and you don't have to worry about constantly having to fill them in with pencil. But the problem is a lot of women are turning to people who are not certified to do this, who have no expertise in doing this. And so what they're ending up with is scabs, oozing pus, scarring, some sort of disfigurement, and a whole lot of heartache. So we're going to be taking a look at some of these nightmare microblading and tinting and tattooing eyebrow sessions that people underwent. And let's just jump right into it because yuck.
This is why you do not get microblading 6 days before your wedding. Oh my God.
It's a tattoo, so I don't think any of that's gonna come off.
She said she put like brow pomade on it, but she didn't. It's just like, I mean, it's beautiful work. It's just like, it's so much more than I wanted.
None of it.
Pause. Hey, someone in the comment section said, is the beautiful work in the chat? Woo! 6 days before your wedding is, woo, you a bold one.
It's good. You should actually see it.
Can you not say that when I'm already panicking?
This is super unattractive. This is not beautiful work. Unless she was going for the Helga Pataki look. It almost looks like her eyebrows are here and another eyebrow starts on top. And this is something that I've seen a lot of online. Like, I don't know how these people figure, but they basically will give somebody 4 eyebrows. So like how my eyebrows are here. And by the way, shout out to Benefit, Precisely My Brow, and Maybelline. I forget the actual name for the Maybelline, but those are the 2 pencils I use. What the pencil can't do, I ain't checking for. I might do a little dip powder or something like that. Any and everything I could wash off. But anyway, there are people who are online because they'll have their eyebrows like how my eyebrows are, and whoever is doing their microblading is doing it so poorly, like they do it above the eyebrow. So it's like you have an eyebrow drawn on top of your eyebrows. Her husband to be, who I guess is now her husband, said, you know, you should sue. I'm 100% in agreement with that. But also, ladies and gents, let me tell you, you don't want to do certain procedures in the run up to your wedding. Like, one of the things they will always tell you is, and this isn't even about like a tattoo or a semi-permanent tattoo, is that you don't want to even get a facial like days before your wedding because your face might get puffy, you know, you might have swelling, you know, if you have acne, it can exacerbate it. So you want to do that weeks out from the wedding, but everybody thinks like, this is not like polishing your nails. By the way, I'm using natural light, so, you know, I hope the sun cooperates with me today. Let's go to the next one. It looks like someone waxed her and pulled off like 3 layers of her skin. That's what it looks like. This is a burn. A burn. She said, I trusted the wrong brow artist. These people just be throwing, I'm a brow artist, I'm a brow tech, and they don't know what the heck they doing. That's a lawsuit. That's a lawsuit. I feel sorry for her. That's an infection. And that is major scarring. How you trust the wrong brow artist? Do these people ask for references? Do they look at reviews? If they don't have reviews, like, are they asking these people, like, child, maybe I'm just anal like that. Like, I'm the client that people get annoyed by because I ask a lot of questions, right? And you could tell, like, people are frustrated, like, just go somewhere else then. That's what I'll do. Let's go to the next one. What is this?
I need your honest opinion. She just walked out of the room, but I paid $300 today to get my eyebrows tattooed on. And like, this is what they look like. And I asked her, I was like, oh, they're going to be lighter, right? Like, they're not going to look like this that's like excess. You're going to wipe that away. She was like, what are you talking about? That's what you want.
Okay, this is fake. Sorry, this is fake. This, see, I hate when people do stuff like this. Y'all are trifling. Y'all are trifling. Y'all are boring. Y'all following the same stupid trend. I didn't know. Okay. So what they do is a lot of these people will come online and, like this young lady, and say that someone like botched their eyebrows. First of all, you ain't gonna have the woman walk in the next room and then you come into social media to ask this stuff. You'd be acting like a fool if this is how your eyebrows are. So this is like the before, and then they clean it up and then it reveals like the good eyebrows. So don't waste my time. So let me get up out of here. I didn't know that. Wasting my damn time. Okay, so we don't see the after for that. But did you all see like how the eyebrow was? Let me just pause it. It's like you could see the hair beneath, which is her eyebrow. And I don't know what clown took it all the way. And I'm going to say a clown because you're supposed to be following the shape of the person's eyebrow. They brought it all the way up here and made this boxy downward turn. Girl, here's the thing. Y'all ain't asking for the mirror like right when they're doing this stuff. Like once I see the first one, or if I feel like, because you can feel if they're like doing the stuff on your forehead. If you feel like they're going too high, I'd be like, hey, let me see the mirror. How far are you going? And the minute you see them starting up here, that's when you know you need to get up out of there. A lot of terrible artists out here. What is this? This one says brow tint gone wrong. Oh my God.
When I say traumatized, anytime y'all see I got on a bonnet and I'm out, oh, it's serious. It's somebody, it had to been an emergency, or it's serious. I'm literally, I don't.
Tell us, friend.
I look back like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. My eyebrows keep dripping this drizzly shit.
Oh my God.
I can't pull nothing off. Cause as y'all can see, like I have to see the recovery. But this has been a humbling situation because nobody has to worry about me getting an eyebrow wax, doing anything. You know what? I have a lash appointment Thursday. I have a lash appointment Tuesday or Thursday. I may not even go because I'm traumatized. This is straight trauma.
Honey, when something like this happens, let me put this back on the screen. What is that? That looked like when I drop an Alka-Seltzer inside water and it started foaming up to the top. I haven't had an Alka-Seltzer in so long. But that's what this looked like. And it looks painful. If this happened to me and I had braids in, I was taking the braids out. If I had eyelashes on, I was taking the eyelashes out. Anything fake what I had on me, it was just coming off. Everything was just coming off. But you know, I hope she learned a lesson, because some people will have this experience and be like, well, that was just one experience. And God be like, I trying to show you something. Again, too dark, too heavy, just an absolute boxy mess. And I feel for you, baby girl. Ooh, she's a pretty eyes. I feel for you. Look at that. This is just so unprofessional. Whoever did this needs to have their license or whatever taken away from them. And I know a lot of people run to social media and talk about these incidents, right? But it's like, what's the aftermath of that? Like, okay, you go somewhere else and get healed or get it removed or something like that. But what happens to these people who do this? Because this seems to be a very unregulated industry. So what happens to them? Are they allowed to just like stay where they are and people go, child, I would have been on a whole mission to bring that person's thing down, bring down their practice. And imagine now, a lot of people get these things done and they have to go to work the next day. If it was something on your face, like if you had like a burn for like a mustache removal or something like that, you could always wear a mask. But what do you do for your eyebrows? Like what do you do? Even if you got a hijab, it stops here. Child.
Finding out you're allergic to brow tint after always getting you a cute little tint. Oh gosh. I could just hear the saxophones getting louder. And then I went on TikTok because I wanted to see how everyone else deals with the allergy. And sometimes it's so bad, people have to go to the hospital because their eyes are closed shut. It is trying to spread to my eye, but this is crazy. What if I had a vacation? What if I was getting married? What if it was my birthday? Like, diva down for real. Diva down for real.
Look at the little bumps around that. Again, how do you hide this stuff? And luckily she didn't have an event. My birthday is coming up on Saturday. Someone asked me, someone who has microbladed eyebrows, asked they're like, oh, you have really nice eyebrows. I'm like, yeah, that's the pencil I use. Well, you don't want to get it microbladed for your birthday? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Not for me to, and then I got to come on YouTube. Y'all wouldn't see me for 6 months. I'd be like, I on a hiatus. Ain't no way I'm coming to show up here. And on top of it, I always talking about these crazy folks who going out here doing stupid stuff to their face. And let me also say, I'm not anti-cosmetic procedure, I'm not. So I don't want y'all to think that I am. But I hate people doing stupid things. It's like, you're not even doing proper homework to find out if this person is qualified to be doing the procedure you asking them to do. It's like you see one girl on TikTok or Instagram who got it done and you say, oh, it came out good, so it must be good enough for me. You don't even know if that person actually, people lie online all the time. So they'll be endorsing some practice or some artist and they don't even use that person. So you got to be very careful too. And so the answer is no. I tell my friend I ain't doing that for my birthday. You must be crazy. And this is an aside. And this is like a little rant on the side. Because it's evident that some of y'all don't really care about your face and y'all skin and y'all health and that sort of thing. But I have to ask, because I see this all the time. For those of you who go into the Ulta Beauties and the Sephoras of the world and you want to try on a lipstick, why am I seeing so many of you just taking the lipstick off the table or off the gondola and just wiping it on your lips? Or the eyeshadows and just putting it on your eyes? Do you know how many people come inside of those stores on a daily basis with their nasty fingers that they didn't clean, or they put on their face that they didn't wash, or they have some sort of skin disease or some herpes or something they putting on their y'all ain't scared? Just an aside.
Yes, I'm crying. Yeah, I'm so upset. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. So y'all, long story short, I was sitting in an eyebrow place for 2 hours, bruh. So the lady finally come, and when I was gonna leave, the lady finally come. Mind you, I only stayed that long because I didn't realize how much time was passing because I was on TikTok the whole time, y'all. The lady finally come. She basically trying to accommodate me. She's talking about, oh, I'll do your chin for free. Bitch, I didn't know I needed no chin wax. I didn't know my chin was that bad. Anyway, so I'm like, nah, it's cool or whatever, yada, yada, yada. So then after she did on my eyebrows, she was like, I'm like, damn, I don't know, they start putting oil on eyebrows now. It wasn't oil, y'all. It was tint. I'm laughing, but it was fucking tint, y'all. So she already started. So I'm like, what is that? She was like, oh, it's tint. I'm like, I didn't need no tint. I was like, I don't need no tint. I just wanted my eyebrows wet. She said, oh, it's cool. I do it for free. Y'all, this other black lady walked in the room too. This old black lady walked in the room, and I kid y'all not, from the time she walked in, from the time she sat in her chair, and even after she sat in her chair, she was still looking at me like this the whole time. So I knew then this shit was ugly as fuck. I'm laughing, but I'm crying, y'all. Anyway, these oh my god, these eyebrows, y'all. What the is this? What is this? Then I'm like, how long is it gonna take to fade? She said 10 days. 10 fucking days, bro. Look, I got a fucking filter on. What? And then it's what the.
Listen to me. When in doubt, follow the black woman's face. Black people, let me just tell y'all, black people cannot hide their expressions. I think it's embedded in us from slavery. Like at this one time, I'm going to say, I think this originates in slavery. When you couldn't say things to people like, I'm going to plan to escape. So you had to use like your face for everything. So I honestly believe like that's our own language. Honestly, she should have followed that lady's face. Like the minute you saw her looking over at you like crazy, that should have been it for you. This woman, I look like she asking a perpetual question. If I see her, I'm like, huh? No, I thought you said something. It's not the worst eyebrow. They're not the worst eyebrows I've seen. That goes to the woman who was getting married, because that was just a mess. But it's like, why is one longer than the other? One is arched higher. It's just, and how does woman figure? This girl came in there for a brow wax that she wanted a tint. And she said, no, I don't want a tint. I don't know if y'all heard her. She said, I don't want a tint. She said, no, I'll just do it for free. Babes, you are not going to use me as your guinea pig. Get the heck on. Absolutely not. And then I'll throw in a chin wax. Miss, please do what I'm paying you to do. And I know this pain that this woman feeling. She said she's laughing, but she cried. I know. I know. You know, so like when you're so mad, you could just lose it on someone, but you just start laughing because it's like, it's comical and it's not comical. It's sad at the same time. I feel you, babes. I feel you. These horror stories are all over social media and it's just ridiculous. And even in the face of all these horror stories, there are people who still will go. And I'm not saying not to go, but do the research. And again, these women aren't doing patch tests before going full in. Like even when you're getting like your hair done, like certain dyes and stuff like that, like reputable places will say, well, let's just do a little patch test first to make sure you're not allergic. I just recently met a woman who had the most gorgeous gray hair. And I told her, please don't dye your gray hair. And she was like, oh, I can't even do it if I wanted to. Because when I tried, I had like the most ridiculous reaction to the dye. So I'm just going gray. And I didn't even know that was a thing, that people would be allergic to dye. But they're not doing the patch test to make sure. And there's another thing you need to know too, because yes, it might look good in the moment, but a lot of these eyebrow microblading, like after a while, when they start to fade, and I've seen this on women and they look terrible, they go like, they can be like a pale purple color, or this sea mossy kind of green, or this, you know, it's like or a fungal green, or I don't know. Like it looks horrible. Just take heed. Drop your comments down below. Let me know if you all have had microblading done before, or brow tinting, and how it went. Professional brow tinting, that is. I'm not talking about like you go and buy like the brow tint from Anastasia, that kind of thing. But if you've gone and had it professionally done, but how it worked out for you. Again, I am not anti-cosmetic procedure. Please, if that's what you want to do, you're free to do that. I always say just be careful, do your research, because but some of these people, they're going to have that scar for life. Some people can rebound and others are going to have a scar. And I certainly wouldn't want the scar to be 4 eyebrows, because what the hell? What you going to do with that? Anyway, follow me on Instagram at thisbamygal, on rumble.com/thisbamygal, on TikTok at thisbamygaltbg, and on Facebook, thisbamygal. I'm on all the social, no, I shouldn't say all, because I'm not on X, yuck, but on the ones that I like. So definitely check me out. Buy my book, Hate Mail, which is really good for content creators who post online and have to deal with a lot of hate mail in the comments. It's also good for anyone, if you have a public facing account and you have to deal with haters from time to time. I think you'd really, really enjoy it. And of course, if you like this type of content, please subscribe to my channel. Just hit that button down below and hit the like button, especially because that helps to signal to the algorithm that this is content worth watching, worth exploring, and they can promote it more. And if you get an opportunity to hype my video by giving me some points, please hype the video. That really helps a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. I was going to put a video out on Sunday, but this is going to be my birthday weekend, so I ain't doing nothing. So I'll see you guys, other than you all who are in my newsletter. Sign up for the newsletter. You guys will see me on Sunday. That's it. And then you guys in my YouTube space and on my podcast, you'll see me next week. All right. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah. All right, listen up. If you're here, it's because you love the chaos, you love my hot takes, and you like the crazy shenanigans right here on my channel. So I've got something for you. I want you to support the channel by becoming a member. And in return, you get access to extra content, early access, and a few perks that are only for members. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why would I pay for this? Well, you're already on here watching me talk about the internet like it owes me money, so this is just the next step. So here's how it works. There are 5 tiers. The first, professional bystander. As a professional bystander, you get a badge, you get members only posts and access to polls and announcements. Tier 2, you're just here for the hot takes. You get custom emojis, members only comment sections, and exclusive short clips. If you want to step into tier 3, well, that's receipts and reactions. Here you'll get early access to videos, longer members only commentary, and priority consideration for topics. Now we're stepping into tier 4, which is the Bad Decisions Club. Woo. If you're in the Bad Decisions Club, you're going to get members only reaction videos, behind the scenes clips, and an unfiltered members feed. And finally, there's tier 5, algorithm risk. You get everything above plus full access to the members archive, members only live streams, and the ability to suggest topics and get shout outs. So if you like what I do and you want to get more of it, then memberships are the way to support the channel and get a little extra chaos in your life. And if you join, I promise to keep the content coming and to keep the takes hot. So if you want in, hit that join button and let's do this.